All right, guys, welcome back to It's the World. And today there is 2 tips that I want to give you guys on how to improve your day trading as of right now. Okay. The number 1 tip is get to know yourself this year. Get to know yourself this year. What kind of day trader are you? What kind of day trader are you, bro? Are you a higher time frame trader? Are you taking profits too fast? Are you making your stop loss so big you keep blowing your account? Are you not following your fucking rules? Are you basically putting your stop loss somewhere and then moving it and moving it and moving it and moving it? And that is what happens. And all of a sudden you're like, well, I don't know what happened, bro. My account got blown. Yeah, it got blown because you keep fucking going outside of your rules. The answer has always been between you and yourself, right? I could give you $1 million fucking trading strategy, or you can go get it from TJR or whoever the fuck, and it's not gonna work. You know why? Because you will never be inside my head. I could give you an A+ setup like this, a great setup, and you would know where to take the profit. Even though I give you the fibs, I tell you where it's going, and I tell you exactly where it's gonna reject, and you still are not gonna do it. Most of the people that I trade with are like, Diego, are you still holding? Yeah, I'm still holding. You know, I'd rather take a loss on a trade than watch my fucking trade go all the way to take profit and me taking only like $50, $100 out of it, and then watch it go to that $350, $500 trade that I wanted initially. But because my psychology told me, dude, like, no, you need to secure profits. You know, that is what screwed me for so long. Till I literally went down to the beach by myself. No, I'm just playing. No, but like low key, like I did some self thinking to myself, and I'm like, why do you have these tendencies to always do this, dude? Why is it that when you're in a trade, you freak out and then you're like, I need to take the money? Because your next stop loss is gonna your next trade is gonna wipe you out. That's why you need to take it to where it's supposed to go. So that's why this year, guys, make it a fucking priority to get to know yourself. The only way that you will win in the market is if you get to know who you are. And once you abide by those rules, you don't break them. Now, are you going to be perfect? No, you're not going to be perfect. Okay? You're not going to be perfect. You're going to break your rules sometimes. But the thing is, though, it should happen like literally like never. And that's why I like higher time frame trading, because it takes me 4 hours just to break my own rules. Like, how the hell am I going to break? It's hard for me to break my rules if I'm waiting 4 hours to make the fucking trade. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I completely defeated the over trading syndrome, a revenge trading syndrome. I completely defeated that. I don't do that anymore. It's not my style. It feels like gooning. It feels super weird. You know what I mean? It's just like that feeling of like you just get caught up in the charts and you just sit there and all of a sudden you fucking wipe your eyes and you're like, you see your account and it's gone. And there's no worse feeling than that, dude. I want to take trades that I feel proud of losing. Does that make sense? Have such a perfect stop loss that when the market stops you out, it fucking stings. But at the same time, it doesn't hurt your feelings. It doesn't make you feel like you did something bad as a person. So the next tip I have, the second tip, is get to know what kind of time frame trader you are. Okay. Eventually I realized that I was a 4-hour and daily type of trader. So that is the time frame that I love to trade. That's what works for me. And also it works with my psychology, with the first thing I told you. It works with my psychology because it tells me, okay, Diego, you can actually trade the 4-hour candle, wait for it to close, and if you have enough patience, you can have 1,000 tick fucking play go down for you, and it's gonna work. And if it doesn't work, well, then you have to wait for the next day or later, another 4 hours. You know what I mean? It's pretty impossible for me to revenge trade at this point. So it's amazing. Get a strategy that you like, that you see consistency with. How did I find my strategy? To be honest, I saw it happen like all the time. Like it repeated itself three times a week or so. And I just started studying, man. I read something once that it says you don't get good at day trading until you see a million charts in your life. And it seems that like for the first 4 years, all I did was sit on trading view and kept looking at charts and looking at charts and trend lines and putting fair value gaps together and just seeing what has been repeating itself. And I kind of found what repeats itself for me. So I got an eval, right? I got an eval, I refreshed my head, and I traded that for 3 months, testing and testing and testing and testing the same setup. And I said, I fucking got something. I finally got something. I got something that I'm proud of. I got something that I know that if my stop loss gets hit, I am not going to go home and cry. I'm not going to go and get depressed and be like bothered. Or I know now the next thing I had to teach myself was, dude, now you have to get in the mind frame of being able to take profit where you need to, not where your mind is telling you to, but where the charts are telling you to take profits. Okay. So that's another challenge of itself. Do I still struggle with that challenge? Yes, I do. But most of the time I don't, because I have my fibs and I know where things are going. But I still struggle with that. It's just psychology. But you know what defeats that psychology? It's because I trade the 4 hour time frame and I go to the gym and I just walk away from my trade, because the trade is going to do what the trade is going to do. So if you walk away from your trade and stop thinking about it and just go, you come back, you're either green or you lost. And you're not going to sit there and overtrade, you know what I mean, and try to get that money back, because it already happened. The move's gone. The move's gone. You got stopped out, or you're in profit. And do you know how many times I swing futures? I swing futures all the time, guys. All the time. It's so much better, because you just leave your take profit, you leave your stop loss, and you let it do what it needs to do. Now, do I swing a lot with swing a lot of contracts? No, I swing like maybe 1 or 2 contracts. That's pretty much it. Like I like to go light. If it's a super good setup, I've done like 3 or 4. But anyways, guys, so yeah, those are 2 tips that I think that is going to help you guys this year become better traders. Let me know if you guys need any help or whatever. Subscribe to the page only if you want to, and I'll see you guys on the next video.